If you're like me, one of the hardest parts of 2020 has been the lack of baseball, especially during these last few weeks. No one feels this withdrawal more than the folks over at the Diamond, where the Flying Squirrels season is still in limbo. It's been rough for Parney and his crew, but for one of his employees, rough is a very relative term. Ben Rothrock pulls his Jeep into an empty spot in the parking lot outside the Diamond. These days, there isn't much competition for spots, with the Flying Squirrels and the city being shut down for weeks due to the coronavirus. Rothrock has been around the game since a college internship with Parney Parnell in Altoona. Rothrock played football in college, but found a similar thrill in the daily opening of the gates at a baseball stadium each summer.
You gotta stay grounded, but there's something missing, right? There's the thrill is missing. The thrill's missing, but we gotta stay motivated.
While the grounds crew keeps the field ready for whenever the game might return, Rothrock has spent the better part of 2020 just getting himself back to the ballpark. Usually at the end of a long season, Rothrock will take a couple of weeks to recharge his batteries.
I think I realized that there was something wrong, I would say mid to late October.
But after last season, his body was not responding the way it should.
I thought, this is just not right. I've seen you at the end of a season. I've seen your tiredness. I've seen, but I've been able to see you kind of rebound by the end of September or October. There was no rebound coming.
By his count, Rothrock went to see a doctor 8 times over the next 3 months, getting diagnoses that range from bronchitis to silent acid reflux, none of which seemed to alleviate his symptoms.
Still, in my gut, I was like, this pneumonia just doesn't, I still don't believe it. This is not right.
Finally, an x-ray in January revealed an enlarged heart and an aortic dissection, which was pumping blood into his lungs, making it look like pneumonia.
He probably had it months ago. Most patients who have this happen at home can't even make it to the hospital. The mortality rate for this condition when it occurs is thought to be somewhere between 1 to 2% each and every hour a person is alive after it occurs, and he made it 4 months.
The plan was for open heart surgery, and the urgency became immediate. During dinner out one night, Rothrock was told in no uncertain terms to get himself to the hospital.
We need you to immediately go to Henrico Doctors Hospital. There's going to be someone meeting you at the emergency room. We have everything set up for you.
I lost it. I burst into tears. Here I am in the middle of a restaurant, going crazy. I'm trying to scoop the kids up, trying to get everything taken care of. I even prayed. I said, Lord, you can't take him from me yet. We're not finished yet. His story is not finished.
That's when it went from, somebody I love and care about not feeling well to somebody I love and care about being in serious jeopardy.
Rothrock's surgery was supposed to last 4 to 6 hours. His wife and family kept vigil for what ended up being 12 hours.
I've never watched the clock so closely. I just on my phone and my watch.
When the doctor came in, it was a moment that I'll never forget. As long as I live, it was just, you could tell by the look on his face that he'd been through the ringer.
Rothrock spent the better part of the next month and a half in the hospital recovering from that surgery and another procedure to remove fluid from around his heart.
He's always been so strong, and he's always been the backbone of our family. So to kind of see him having to rely on somebody else other than his own strength, it was hard.
He said, I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm not done yet. And I said back to him, I can't wait to see what God saved you for, because he saved you for a reason.
He set goals for his rehab that included seeing his children's birthdays, his wedding anniversary, and opening day at the Diamond. There was no baseball on April 16th, but Parney circled the bases at the Diamond during his 500 Bases of Love campaign to raise money for coronavirus relief. Rothrock was his escort for the final 10 laps, completing one part of a promise he had made to himself 3 months earlier in the hospital.
Just to know that I had so much support, not only with my family, my friends, my colleagues, and for them to see that and to experience that and be there, it was truly emotional.
2020 has beaten us every single time so far this year, But 2020 didn't beat Ben Rothrock.
Although opening day wasn't everything that it was supposed to be, he was here. And to me, that's all that mattered. We've grown a lot closer. My love for him has grown incredibly, which I didn't even think I could love him more. And I'm not just saying that.
What I went through is nothing compared to the love that I have for them, the life that I want for them, and just to be able to experience the different challenges every day, as a family.
Dr. Hahn says that Ben's prognosis is excellent, and with regular monitoring for aneurysms and other parts of his body, he will lead a normal, productive life. For Ben, normal and productive will mean so much more when baseball returns to the diamond. If you would like to nominate someone to be profiled, email us at beyondtheroster@WTVR.com.